Your phone rings after hours and nobody pick up. That call is probably worth $3 or $8,000 to you and zero if they hang up and hit the next company on Google. In this video, I'm going to show you on screen exactly how to map your after hour calls, calculate how much money you are leaking and what's proper emergency call capture system on your existing number actually looks like in real world. If you run an emergency restoration company, watch the whole thing. If you don't, you can click away now. I build AI powered phone and text systems, especially for emergency restoration companies. The only thing I care about in this video is the one question: when a new emergency call hits your number and what actually happens to it. Not what you think happened, what the logs say happens. Because in restoration, the company that answers the first almost always get the job. If you are not answering, your competitors are. So let's put some numbers in and see what's really going on with your phone. Here's a simple leak check I use with the owners. You can literally follow along with a notepad if you want. First field, emergency calls per day. Let's say like you average 10 calls. Let's put the number like 10 in here. Second, what percentage hit you after hours or when your office is slammed? For a lot of shops I talk to, that's at least 40%. So 10 calls into 40% equals 4 vulnerable calls per day. Let's put like it's 40%. Uh, Third, answer rate on those vulnerable calls. When I look at actual logs, I mean actual logs, it's rarely above 60%. So 4 calls into 40% missed, it's equal 1.6 calls that never get a human. So let's put the answer rate like 60% in here. 60%. Now, average emergency job value. Most water or fire jobs land somewhere in the $3,000 to $8,000 range. Let's pick like 4K to stay conservative. Let's set the number in here. It's 4K. Now, the dispatch rate when answered for the shops that I have speak with, it's like 75%. Let's put it like 75%. Now, final, the close rate. And with the shops that I have discussed, it's like 45% close rate from the dispatch calls. I will put 45% in here. As you can see in here, you can see the jobs that you have lost per month is equal to 16.2. We can say like it's 16, and the monthly revenue that you have lost from these after hour calls and these missed calls is like $64,800, and the annual revenue loss is like $777,600. And you can see like within a month if you get these kind of results. So in 30 days, it's over $63,000 a month of calls you are letting roll to voicemail, ring out, or bounce to the next guy. That's a leak, and you don't fix it by hoping your team does a better. You fix it by changing the system the calls go through. Now, I will show you what that system look like. For example, all the after hour calls that you have would right now go in this old way, and it would nothing happen, either a voicemail or something like that. And after 5 to 10 hours, your human agents would come to the office, or during the working hours the human agents would call those leads. And there are two possible things that can happen. The first one, the lead might not pick up calls after an emergency. Lead might not pick up because they call during an emergency, and after that emergency they will never need your help. Either that lead already goes to a competitor and you have lost $3,000 to $8,000 in actual money. Here is the emergency call capture map we install on top of your existing number. Step 1, your current main number stays the same. We do not make changes to all your truck's website. We just forward after hours and workflow to a smart switchboard behind the scene. Step 2. The calls hit the switchboard. On the first ring, the system answers with a script that sounds like a trained dispatcher. As you can see in here, it would answer the calls like a real human within the first ring, and it would sounds like a real dispatch. It does three jobs in under a minute. Confirm this is actually an emergency restoration call, grabs critical details, name, address, issue photos if you want, then either book the job directly into your calendar or ring whoever is on the call. Step 3. If nobody picks up the call on transfer, we do not let the call die. The system sends an immediate text. Then it will try again and keep the conversation going over SMS until your team confirms what's happening. Key idea is simple. Every emergency call get answered. Every missed call get a text. Every qualified job get either booked or live transfer to your on call. You are no longer relying on one office person or a sleepy tech at 2 a.m. to decide if you make payroll this month. If you watch this far, you already know whether there is a problem for you. Here's what I'm offering. You run a 60-second leak check using your own numbers. I show you on a short call exactly how much you are likely leaking and what your emergency call capture system would like on your existing line. If you want that, there's a link in the description and in the pinned comment. Click it, run the leak check, and pick a time. On the call, I will put a map like this, use your numbers, and you can decide if you want me to build it for you or not. No pressure, no pitch deck, just your leak math and the fix. You work too hard to build your company to let your phones to give jobs away while you sleep. Run the leak check, see your own numbers, and if you like what you see, we will install the system. I will see you on the other side.